Hello everybody, welcome to the Super Glam Life. This is a channel where I am just going to explore the different ways I'm transforming myself. I'm very much into hair, beauty, fashion. I'm working on reinventing my brand for social media. I'm working on a website. I'm going to show you all the behind the scenes of everything that I'm doing. So if you are on the path of transformation, if you're trying to do something different in your life, hopefully this channel will inspire you. And I'm not going to do like day 1, day 2, day 3. I'm just pulling out the camera. I'm just filming when I think there's something interesting. And at the end of the week, I'm going to put it together, and that will be the entertainment for the week for you. If I do something specific, I will put in a specific video for it. Please check out my social media, the Super Glam Lifestyle or Super Glam Life. All of it's down below in the description. Everything will be there for you to follow me, check out my website, and look into more of the things that I'm doing, and I'm sharing it in every step. So Okay, guys. So some of you might not know, but I live in Virginia Beach, and we were going out today. I don't go out often, but it was nice to experiment with doing this mini blog and kind of show you where where I live. We're heading into Norfolk. Um, Wanted to show you some of downtown where the MacArthur Mall is, and so this is just me and my family driving there, and we're trying to hide that car because I didn't want to show that car information. All right, so we're pulling into the MacArthur Mall now. Anybody who is familiar with the MacArthur Mall, it is such a beautiful, beautiful mall. We're pulling into the driveway, but unfortunately, with this mall, a lot of the stores are no longer there. So I don't know if it's rent prices or what, but we had to go into this mall in order to park. So we are, trying to park there. And then you're going to see us walking into the mall. Again, look at the architecture. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. It's sad. It's sad that so many stores are leaving. I know a lot of people are shopping online. I'm guilty of it. But here I'm just showing you like all the empty stores. I mean, it's just empty. This whole road, like this whole line had no stores in it. Okay. Has a spooky store. Halloween is in October. I don't know who's going to the spooky store. All right, look how beautiful it is though, guys. I don't know if I grew up going to the mall. All right, so this is us walking out. And we did this so that we can go over to across the street. I had a meeting at the Virginia Stage company. It was not for the Virginia Stage. There's the tide, guys, so you can see our little transportation. But the Virginia Stage Company, I didn't have a meeting with someone that worked there. I had a meeting with a agency that was working there, and just to do their costume. And so you see me, look at that. That's an old elevator. And I thought it was so crazy. Like the back elevators, and it had to line up, and then you had to push the door, and then the door opened. It was crazy. So that is us walking back. And look at the scaffolding because they're fixing some things on the Wells Theater. And that's me trying to show you how glamorous I look. All right. Yeah, I always see people do these type of shots, so I was going to try it. Look, guys, I'm a cinematographer. I thought the elevators were gorgeous. And again, some of the artwork that was there, so I wanted to show you that. All right. And now we're just going back. So wanted to show you some of the different buildings there. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you enjoyed my me trying to do a mini vlog, and I'm going to try different things, so hope you like it. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you, I went to the movies. Uh, yeah, we went to the movies. We are big movie buffs. I'm going to do a review of this film. So just wanted to share that.